What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Survival. We are here ending the Forgotten City. That's right, we are gonna finish it in this episode. We are gonna save the city, and we are going to save everyone in here. Now, to get started on that, we have to do a bad deed, and we have to kill
Hello, my
Barkus,
friend.
or whatever his name is, the guy with the armor. It's the only way to save the city, but you'll see how we do it in this episode. So let's go ahead and get to it.
What do you want? What do you want?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I hope it was
Alright, now that we killed him and this apocalypse is going on pretty much, let's go back into the lake house and start over. And when we come back out, we can go into the Forgotten Ruins with, or the tunnels, and we can use this full set of Immaculate armor to negate the radiation damage. Alright, and now that we're back with the full set of armor, Rikus should be alive again because the instance pretty much got reset. And we're going to go talk to him and brawl real quick about the armor. And then we're going to head down into the Forgotten Ruins, or I don't know, whatever it's called.
What are you talking about? I've never met you. You're right. I was. Is that some kind of sorcerer?
newcomer. Yes. It also seems to have. It all but killed Brandis when he went down there. But he didn't have a full set. If you can get down there safely, let me know what you discover.
Sweetheart, we'll have plenty
Come
of
back
time to
if
get
you
to
have
know
any
each
questions.
other.
Are you wearing?
You've spoken with the Jarl.
Strange. You're wearing the same armor as me. I mean, it's exactly this. What about it? Bye.
Oh, it's you. Hello again. Oh, so soon? Well, you know where to find me, honey.
Alright, we've got a bit of a walk ahead of us in these underground tunnels. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through it. I think we killed 2 magic anomalies, nothing too important. The fun part is when we get down into the dwarven dome. So let's go ahead and get there real quick.
trespassed countless times against others of your kind. And I know you have looted the corpses of those you have slain. I know you have harvested the souls of the Dover, hoarding them, twisting them into an unnatural way. I also know you have come from the future. And why is that? It makes no difference. You will not take it from me. You would not be so foolish as to break my law. I see the kind of person you are. My law is the only thing keeping you. I mean, my law. I made it because you're kind. That makes me the arbiter. I am also the founder. I discovered this site millennia ago, and the deposit of Ethereum beneath us. I laid the foundations, and I watched my children grow and learn and use the Ethereum to create marvels, but they grew quarrelsome and used their knowledge to create weapons to use against their own kind. So I confiscated their weapons and declared my law that and here I am, millennia later, still waiting for children worthy of this city. And for my patience, it seems my reward is well, why have you traveled through time to come here? What is it you seek? If only you could read my memories as I read yours. Very well. Ask your questions. It is not my place to reveal that secret to you. You see, the energy that has sustained me all this time. You flock here, your kind, like moths to a flame. You are warned about my law, and when you disobey, and you always... So you ask if I am the one killing your kind, and I say no. So I see. You come here, hands stained in blood from the most vile of sins, without a noteworthy... And you seek to lecture me in matters of law. I am not interested in hearing what you have to say. Your presence...
He was kicking my ass there for a little bit, but let's see what we got on him. Well, look at this. The Arbiter's Helmet allows the wearer to cast continuous shock spells effortlessly, but the power is blinding. Let's give this a try. Alright, well that's it for down here. There's nothing else to do but go back up and go back into the lake house and restart it again. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut forward to where I'm coming out of the lake house.
You must stop this.
Alright, so after coming out of the lake house for the final time, all you have to go and do to finish up this quest is to go and talk to the Arbiter again, and he'll send you back to your original timeline. Just keep on watching to see what he actually says, though. I don't want to give away any spoilers.
Of course. To me, your memories are an open tome. To begin with, I know you have trespassed countless times against others of your kind. Liar. And what's this? I see there is a helmet in your possession that does not belong to you. It's... You kill me? That is not possible. And yet, I see you speak the truth. You have come unstuck from your own time. Your presence here is unnatural. Well then, Dovahkiin, why have you returned with this grim trophy? Have you come simply to gloat of your foul deed? Do you comprehend what you are asking me to do? You are asking me to abandon millennia of work. The very thought of it grieves me. And yet, you have left me with no choice, have you? If I agree, I will destroy my life's work. But if I refuse, you will destroy me. Well played, Dovahkiin. You will have your wish. I will stop. From this point forward, your kind will be free to live how they choose, in whatever chaos and squalor they create for themselves. I will destroy this Ethereum to ensure your kind can never exploit it, and you may all return to the world of man, should you wish. But I warn you, Dovahkiin, making these changes will create a paradox in time. The events that brought you here will never have taken place. What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering with the past. Now, are you ready? Goodbye, Dovahkiin.
Hey! You startled me there. Wait. I know you. You're... No, that can't be right. For a moment there I thought you were... You know, the one the statue was meant to honor.
Cassia! Oh, I completely forgot. I asked her to wait for me at the top of the lift and... I guess I got so tied up in this place that I lost track of time.
I'd better head back up and let her know I'm alright. Hey, do you want to come with me? We can chat along the way. Great. Follow me. Let's run back up, shall we? Don't want to keep my sister waiting any longer. So, you're probably wondering what I've been doing down here. I guess it's been, what, a few days? I'll be honest. I came down here looking for a haul I could unload on the next merchant I met. I just wasn't expecting to find a thriving city, and the history of this place is amazing. Did Did you know that up until about 7 years ago, they had what they called the Dwarves' Law? Apparently, there were inscriptions warning that if one person committed a crime, everyone else would pay for it. But they were all trapped in the city with no way out, so they lived in fear that someone would break the law and get them all killed. Then, one day, a strange man appeared in the city out of nowhere. They say he just walked out of the lake house, like he owned the place. And he wore this spectacular dwarven armor. A lot like the armor you're wearing now, actually. And a few people saw him walk into this quarry, into a field of deadly radiation, like it was nothing, like it hadn't killed people before him. And then, the ground started shaking, and golden statues were collapsing, and inscriptions were crumbling all over the city, all at the same time.
And the sun under the ground, which used to light up the entire cavern, bursts into flame and explodes.
And strangest of all, the cavern roof opens up like the petals of a flower, and there's real sunlight for the first time in thousands of years. So of course, people start wondering, did he just walk down here and single-handedly dismantle whatever was keeping the Dwarves' Law going? Who was he? Was he still alive? So Bro, the local scholar, goes down into the quarry to take a look. But now the whole place is empty. And all the way at the bottom, sitting alone in the darkness, is a statue of the stranger. Oddest tale I ever heard.
Hey, I remember you. You're back. After all this time. Can't complain, my friend. You know, not long after they executed Metellus, turns out he was behind Macy's disappearance. They made me Jarl. It was a bit of a shock, to be honest. But I guess they wanted someone who wasn't at all like Metellus. Jarl Galvar. Still stands. And I guess I have you to thank for it. If you hadn't freed us from the dwarves' laws, Ulvern could never have overthrown Metellus. So, thanks. I imagine you'll be moving on soon, but you'll always be welcome here. We even kept your chambers exactly as you left them. Hello there, friend. See you around.
Wait, are you wearing... Strange. You're wearing the same armor as me. I mean, it's exactly the same. Better. Now that I know I'm not being watched anymore. Still, someone has to protect this place, and that someone is me. So you might have taken down some old dwarves or whatever. But if you start any trouble here, you're going to find yourself toe-to-toe with me.
Hello there, friend.
Wonderful, actually. Gaia and I are still researching this place, of course. But now we get to share our research with the outside world. But I must ask, what happened down there, under the city? What did you do? You convinced him, you say? Well, if it is as you say, you must be terrifyingly persuasive. I only wish I could have been there to see it. I can see that you have somewhere else to be. But perhaps one day, when you have the time, you'll let me record your story in my journal for posterity.
This last door here and go up the elevator, and
You've
back to
returned.
his sister.
How long has it been?
Assia.
7 years.
And
You're the one who
yeah, there's
brought
not much
about
else.
the end of the
Do you have
dwarves'
any
law.
more comments or suggestions on things I should do, just go ahead and leave it in the comments below. And if you watched this far,
Could it
go
be
ahead and like the video if you
Turn of
liked
the
it.
Dragon Ball?
Really liked it.
And who
Subscribe.
among us could possibly
Putting out
hold
more
that on?
videos.
Such
Hopefully,
power.
just about every day. I'm trying. And yeah, till next time.